Shemai GTA chums, the Cinquemila is on discount this week for only 1.2 million from Legendary Motorsport. This is a very nice car. It's the only Ford Mondeo equivalent that you should really buy in my eyes. It's very nice and it's top of its class as well. So I recommend it, but I'm going to show you a bit of the customization. But first I'll show you where to purchase it. Legendary, as I just said, 1.2 million in the 4 doors is there. There we go, beautiful car, beautiful car. It's based on the Maserati Quatroporte. Quatroporte means you can seat 4 people. Sounds exciting, but it isn't. Anyway, we're going to do the upgrades and all that business. First off, it's race build, so we've done everything to the maximum for that. And we're going to start off, as ever, with the liveries. We've got a black livery there, black stripe, white stripe, cardboard box. I think we've done all the stripes. What is that? Faded purple. That is interesting. I was thinking, it did occur to me, why don't do purple? But purple's a bit like blue, isn't it? I mean, this is the current build is what you want to go for. That is not no, that's not nice. I thought it was nice, but it's not. But blue is the kind of color. This is the color you want to go for with a classic Ford Mondeo look. But we're going to go with the faded purple. I don't know how this is going to work, but we're gonna make it work. We're going to force it work with a respray. So first off, primary color. Let's just look at the matte colors, just for fun. Matte white is what I was thinking with that, but no. I think maybe a grey. No. Okay. Hopefully we're going to find a colour that's going to work on this one. There's probably a reason why I've never picked this one. Light grey. And now we're back down to the... I think we're going to have to go into the metallics to give us a breadth of colour there. Yeah, I think the metallics are looking better already. But I can't promise you it's going to be perfect. But ultra blue. Almost there, isn't it? It's almost there. Let's just go through. See if the darker purples, purple and purple, might be the way to go. Midnight purple. You have the purple at the front end. It's a faded look to it. I think that is probably the one. Not bright purple, but midnight purple, definitely. Okay, secondary colour. What does that colour up? Rolled steel. Okay, we've got the side trim, the skirt there, and we've got rolled steel at the moment. Let's just look if anything jumps out at us. Lava red, no. Yellow maybe. Or something that gives a bit of an offset colour. A bright orange. Where's that yellow at? I mean, that might be the one. Race yellow. I don't know if it's too much or not. Maybe it needs to go back to the orange. Nope, not orange. I think the race yellow it is. There we go. Let's just have a look at the white. I've already spent my money, but let's just have a look. Look at what you could have won. This is a standard video. I've not fouled up the old microphone this week. Fortunately, some might say. I've got a great voice. Great voice for radio. Great voice for. I've got a great voice for telly. That's the word, isn't it? Right. Okay. So we got to start properly with the bumpers. So front bumpers. We've got. What is this? Secondary bolt-on splitter. I think that is decent looking. It's a race build for that. We could go with just a smooth kind of look with stock. Stock does look great. I think something race-ish. So secondary street splitter. I'm going to go with that. We could go for the bolt-ons and all that, but we're going to go for slightly more relaxed this time. And we're not putting wings on it. What is that all about? It's not taking flight. It's not at Manchester Airport. Chrome GT bumper. I liked that, but I think I want to go with the black one. Black splitter. Diffuser. Right, okay. Engine exhaust. This is probably the best one. You've got the chrome angled exhaust. You've got titanium. I'll show you all the options, but I'm not sure you would entirely notice it from the original, because that looks looking good. Anyway, why is the computer just made a funny noise? I hope we're not running out of space, which we could be. I thought I cleared it, but let's just roll through it. Stock grille is brilliant. I think that's the Quatroporte look, so I'll stick with it. Bonnet. Similarly with this, I don't want something too aggressive. It's a race build though, so it's a race car. That's the secondary colour there coming through. I mean, maybe we can do something. We can try something like this. This looks not carbon. Primary. There we go. Nice. I like that. Performance hood. And mirrors. Oh, not stock. The carbon. You can put a yellow one, but I think that's over yellowing it, so we're going to leave it. Mudguards are essential because I made this for the Cayo Perico races. Black flaps or none. Plates, we have all that done. Roof, let's just have a look, see what we've got. Primary, I think, is the way to go. See if there's any nubbly bits. Yeah, you've got all these back ends. You've got a roof rack. You don't want a roof rack on a car like this. Never. Skirts are secondary. Going to stick with those, I think, because I think they're probably the only ones. It's a shame we don't have a splitter that kind of goes with a secondary theme. Bit of a shame that. I'm not sure. I have done that yellow accent. I'm not sure it works now. Oh, let's have a look at those skirts again. I've just gone out of my way to put yellow accent on, and it looks a bit funny without the other bits. Let's just see if we can add any kind of accent. So we got the ducktail there. Secondary ducktail is what we could do. I think that's just about okay. Oh, actually, a low-level spoiler. It is a bit of a race build, so why not? I think if anything, I don't like a spoiler on it normally. I'm tempted by the secondary there. Oh, actually, no, let's not put a spoiler. Let's stick with a lip, because that is good. It's cheaper as well. Sun strips, we can have a secondary colour on that, so that's enough, I think. I think we've done enough there with the secondaries to really accent it nice. The suspension, you want sport for the racing performance and all that. Wheels, now we've got some off-road rims. I'll show you what the stock is as well. Concave 5. Just wanted something for doing off-road. That is the stock rim, which is alright, but those are going to be better if you want to go large. But this is purely for performance. So for that reason, we're going to go with a black. We can go, let's look at the yellow just to see what it looks like. So the yellow is probably overly doing the yellow, so I'm going to go black. I don't want to make it too unappealing for people who are new to garish colours. There we go. Tyres. Bulletproofs, of course. Tyre smoke. We got blue, that'll do. And that's it. Oh, don't forget to black out your windows. You don't need to. For a race car, you wouldn't really black them out. But this isn't a full-on race kind of look with regards to build. So we're going to take it for a drive now and show you just how nice this car is. Fun time, because you're going to have a fun time with this, and I think especially if you have this kind of build, you are going to enjoy it. I think it's nice. I like it. It's just got the right accents on it. I was right to keep that that strip along the side there. Oh, look at that! Look at that! Look at the speed. It's the reason why it's the top of class for sedan cars, for sedan car racing, which some idiots actually go and select sedan class when they're doing Cayo Perico because they know they can beat everybody. Who would do a thing like that? Great car though, great looking car. Even with the old school kind of rims, you know, without the low profile rims, I think it still looks great. Mainly because I've blacked it out. I think sometimes that if you colour them in, it's a bit too much. It's a bit too obvious. But it gives you the right kind of performance at the end of the day. So those off-road rims, it'll help you out on Cayo Perico races as well as standard races as well. Help to stop the bumps, basically. That's what they do. They do have an effect on performance, but it's only slight, so you could get away with just standard rims. Don't do what I do what you do, because you want to do it the way you like. The engine sound, amazing. I think you'll agree there. It sounds very much like the Jaguar XE, I can't remember the name, the Jugular. There's a few cars that sound quite similar. It sounds like aggressive, throaty kind of sounds, like a turbo tractor. Great car, and I've not smashed it yet because it's a very good car performance-wise. And there is another one, the Reinhardt, which is all-wheel drive. But for me, I think the cornering is much better, much cleaner. It's got less understeer, not got a great deal of understeer really. It's rear-wheel drive, which I think it makes it the better car to drive. And Bruffy agrees because he gets better performance lap times in it, and I do as well. But the Reinhardt is still a good car, so I wouldn't necessarily buy it just to replace the Reinhardt unless you're struggling to race the Reinhardt for racing. Anyway, Quatroporte, it's a classic, kind of modern classic, isn't it? So you want to buy it for that reason as well. Of course it's going to fall to pieces, it's completely unreliable, but you know, it's very plasticky on the inside, and the insides of this car reflect the original in real life. The back seats are horrible, but you're not looking at the inside. I should look where I'm going there. Great car. I recommend you buy it this week, obviously for all those reasons. But if you don't race, if you're not into cars, then you're not going to buy it, are you? If you want an Imani Tech, you're not going to buy it. It was launched with the agency. Unfortunately, it didn't get given an Imani Tech, which would have made it one of the best Imani Tech cars in the game. Got a question? Drop it down below. But thank you very much for watching. Have a great day if you're playing Das GTA.